I'm Julie. I'm your nurse today. I've got your medicines, your 7 o'clock in the morning medicines. I'm going to sit your drink down here beside you, okay? And we'll get started here in just a minute. Let me go wash my hands real quick. Can you go ahead and verify your name and date of birth for me?
Madison Briggs, 4573.
4573. All right. Let me check your wristband. 4573. All right. And once more over here on the mark. Madison Burks, 4573. Very good. You do know who you are, don't you? All right, so today I've got 4 medicines that the doctor's wanting us to get for you, your 7 o'clock meds. Let me go ahead and check these against your medical record here, and then we'll get you to take them, okay? Do you have any questions for me today? No? How have you been feeling?
Good.
All right, so I've got ondansetron, and it's by mouth. By mouth at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock there. And this is for your nausea and vomiting. All right. And so it's right drug, right time, right dosage. We got 8 milligrams, 7 o'clock. And we're going to give you the 8 milligrams because of your cirrhosis, okay? That's as much as it's telling us we need to give you today. And then I've got fluoxetine, which is also known as Prozac. And that's for your depression. See here, it's a 7 o'clock drug. It's 20 milligram pill. It's by mouth. And see, you are the right patient, right? All right, so then next we got amlodipine. And it's a by mouth drug. Gonna take it. It's 2.5 milligrams a day. 7 o'clock, okay. Got that verified here. And lastly, ibuprofen, okay? And we're going to give you 400 milligrams, so it'll be 2 tablets that you're going to get with that. And that's to help with the pain and inflammation and that little bit of fever that you've got, okay? All right, so first let me go ahead and check your pulse and your blood pressure. Okay, I'll do your blood pressure first. Okay. Now, with the reason I'm checking your blood pressure is a couple of these medications kind of act on your blood pressure. And so if your blood pressure happens to be too low whenever you go home, you don't want to take them. So if you take your blood pressure and it's 90/50 or below, you want to go ahead and hold that and call your doctor, okay? And let him know that it's a little bit low. Okay? Okay, good. See, so especially the amlodipine and see which other ones we got here that may cause you some dizziness. You've got a couple on here that are cause you some dizziness. The Prozac one, you want to make sure you take frequent drinks of water. I'll talk to you as we go through each one of them. All right, and then your pulse. Your pulse is also important, okay? This is how you take your pulse, just right here. You just count it for 1 whole minute. And so I'll start right now. And in 1 minute later, we'll say it's 88 beats per minute. Okay, so that's a good pulse. If it was below 50, we'd want to hold some of these drugs again and not take them until we talk to our doctor, okay? All right, so first of all, did you say, or did I ask you, do you want to take all of them one at a time, or do you want me to just hand you the cup and let you take them? Okay, so just one of them I'm going to give to you alone, and it's the ondansetron. The reason I'm giving it to you like this is it's a pill that will just dissolve on your tongue, and then you'll just swallow the saliva, okay? So this is the ondansetron. I need you to tell me after you take it, if it gives you like an irregular heartbeat feeling, or if you notice any kind of jerky movements that you're not used to, okay? Because that could mean it's not acting right in your body. It may also cause you to have a headache, some dizziness, constipation, diarrhea. But what it does do, it acts on your body to make your nerve cells to where they don't make you feel like you have to throw up. Okay, so that should keep you from having to throw up. Okay? All right, so the other 3, the red one here is fluoxetine. It's the 20 milligram pill, also known as Prozac. It's going to help your nerves to kind of stay calm. And it helps on some little chemicals in your brain to keep them from making you feel so anxious about stuff, okay? And another thing about it is don't drive or operate machinery while you're taking it, but it may also cause you to have some dry mouth, and you want to go ahead and chew gum, sugarless gum, or take some drinks of water if it happens to make your mouth real dry. The purpley black colored one is called amlodipine, and it's a 2.5 milligram pill. That one's really important. It's for your blood pressure. So we're going to make sure that we monitor your blood pressure before you take it and after you take it. See how much it's affecting you. We're also going to check how much you're drinking and make sure your kidneys are working, because blood pressure is really important for our kidneys. And if your pulse rate is less than 50, we're not going to take the medicine. We're going to call the doctor and see what he wants us to do. So with it also, make sure you get up and move around kind of slowly, because it can make you be dizzy, and we don't want to do that, okay? We don't want you to be dizzy. But some important things you also might want to do are have some lifestyle changes, like decrease the salt in your diet, get more exercise, don't drink alcohol, okay? Those are really important and healthy lifestyle changes to try to get your blood pressure down without the pills. And lastly, those two little ones in there are ibuprofen. They're 200 milligrams a piece, but we're giving you 400 milligrams today. They're a non-opioid analgesic, which just means they're going to kind of take down the pain and inflammation and make you feel better, okay? You need to kind of watch for bleeding. Make sure you don't have any black tarry poop, because that can mean that it might be causing you to have a tummy problem with some bleeding, okay? Also, don't drink alcohol with it, because that'll increase that chance. And make sure you take it with a full glass of water, and sit up for 15 to 30 minutes afterwards, okay? So go ahead and take those, just put them all in your mouth sometime. And then I'll come back and evaluate your blood pressure in just a little bit, okay? All right, well, I'll go wash my hands and write this stuff down. Make sure I log it here in the computer. Taking that one. Bleep. Bleep. All right. It's a good day. See you later.